Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Gerrard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That is good alertness. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Figo. Collar. And he's cut it out. And here's Messi. Shevchenko! He's got a side of goal. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is a great pick out. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Quickly taken. And here's Figo. Can he finish?
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, played right into his path. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's a chance! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And he's picked out the run. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Roberto Carlos. That looks a good ball. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Roberto Carlos. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, well played, well played. Maldini. Well timed, excellent interception. Koller. And claimed it back swiftly. Pirlo. Looking for the runner. Roberto Carlos.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Messi. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Platini. Messi. Up he goes! Pirlo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, there's a probing ball. So what can they make of this? Seedorf. Vigo could try cutting inside here. Colo do have a chance to counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
The attendance for this match was 51,577.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that has left him in a heap. Thuram has been caught there, it's a foul. Adams has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Figo. Out of play for a throw. Seedorf. And here's Shevchenko. He might be in. Can he put it away? Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's another chance. They've scored. First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Colo showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Collier fiddles it through. Interesting ball.
Besiktas clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Short changes him with that pass. Driving forward. Rummenigge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Seedorf. Very nicely done. Rummenigge! And that could come back to haunt them.
Rummenigge was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
That has ended up in no man's land. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Colo have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Platini, he's gone for goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
It's a mighty effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
2 added minutes.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And they're quick to get it back. Pirlo. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Has a look up and drives it forward.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Colo with the corner, there first. Gullit. It's Van Dijk. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And here's Gullit. Iniesta looking to run onto it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view.
Can he finish? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Gullit.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great position here. Brilliantly cut out. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Gullit. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neither side yet able to find the net. Gullit, that is a great pick out. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but Mbappe! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Colo looking to go forward now. Now it's Gullit. Rummenigge. He's got the shot away! Goal! Colo! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Defending was strong and firm. Hoisted in. Araujo makes the interception. Vieira. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Pirlo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking.
Oh, he's been... And the shot! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Colo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he welcomes it in. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking for the runner. And here's Messi. Great hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Colo have their second corner now.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Besiktas have got it back and they'll have another go. Hullet. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Colo ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Kindly make his way to the information centre.
There's the start of the second half. Iniesta looking to get on the end of this. Hullet. It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Gerrard. Platini. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Colo Colo.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Platini. Coming on the field is number 21.
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Figo. And it's Figo. Now it's Mbappe. Figo.
Besiktas making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
It's a good run down the right.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pull it. And he cuts out the supply. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Colo Colo get their 4th corner. Oh, this looks sharp. He'll try from distance. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Rummenigge. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Figo. And it's Messi. And here's Forlan. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11, Messi.
And that's been won straight back.
Number 18.
Colo Colo still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Gerrard. Colo Colo have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Roberto Carlos. Showing good feet. He's got away. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Decent hit and on target. corner count is rising. That's 6. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Decent progress down the left.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Gullit. Shot at goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Gullit. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Neymar. Maldini proves too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fires from distance. Oh, such a clever touch. Colo-Colo have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Adams! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Adams. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Seedorf. Now it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Neymar hurtling down that right flank. Oh, that's neat. So that's it. It is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. We have already started here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but...
And the shot! Oh, what a climb!
Colo have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
No, that's overhit. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been cut short. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez puts his foot on. It's Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. And he's been shifted off it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. And he's let fly. It's off target and by quite a way.
Colo were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And that is a little undercooked. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Maldini calmly anticipates. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. He could be in here. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Colo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. Well, now it's Roberto Carlos! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he welcomes it in. Hullet.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, Fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Colo have their second corner now. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicked it back promptly. Kola ploughing through the middle. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's shifting through the gears here. Forlan, Messi. Oh, well played. Pirlo, and he's hit it long. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Can he put it away? And again! That was a matter of inches.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Luis Suarez. Out to the right. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Colo really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the section. Gerrard! A real chance and a real let-off.
Colo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's found a way through. Colo come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He won't be happy with that one. He's in plenty of space here. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Gerrard gets across to intercept that. Messi. He's free, he has got... Tries a shot! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have the first goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Now it's Messi. And he's on his way! Now can he find a finish? Hits one! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Attendance for this match was 52,820.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he has shown him a yellow card. It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! Oh, it's come loose. And he's following up! And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. Colo still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Suarez. Pull it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's lost his man here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, with that big...
And pull it! They've done it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
David Villa. Rummenigge. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Roberto Carlos. David Villa.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
David Villa. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to get it away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Corner number 3 coming up. There's the shot! In he goes again! That is decidedly lacking. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Van Dijk. Bigo gets into some space. That'll be a throw-in. Heads it! It's in! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Besiktas could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's in! He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
5 minutes to add. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Seedorf demonstrating. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day, Sadly, not today. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Black and white, the prevalent colours here, the Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, now bearing the name of the proud club that call it their home. There's the whistle. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to clear it. Morientes absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts for safety. And it's Bale.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now it's Messi.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfielder.
It's Eto'o! Goal! Colo Colo! Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Might want to be careful there.
Gerrard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Has a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Adams has been caught there, it's a foul. Well timed, excellent interception. Spread out to the left. He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he can clear it away. Colo Colo have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Roberto Carlos. And they're quick to get it back. Pull it. Colo Colo are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Rafa Silva hangs one in. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Rijkaard. It's Roberto Carlos. In with the challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a little off target. And it's Messi. Approaching the half-hour mark. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Belletti. Now it's Rafa Silva. Oh, not quite. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nice ball. Morientes! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Under an awful lot of pressure.
Colo really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pull it. No, that's been intercepted. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mbappe might just make this. Rafa Silva. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Seedorf. Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Maldini. Oh, easy pickings there.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Bale in acres of space out wide. No, it's not getting there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pullet is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. From Alisson! Rafa Silva gets rid without sophistication. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Colo head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rafa Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pullet. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. Hullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi, well, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That has been cut short. He could be in here. He's got away. Pull it. He's going for goal. Has a look and plays it forward.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great chance! Deftly away. And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Bale certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Colo-Colo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mbappe. Morientes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 23. Número 17.
Time and again they are repelled. Just about up to 75 minutes. The less said about that pass, the better. Colo still have the cards to affect this game. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. Distributed tidily. Climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Beckham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Eto'o finds himself offside. Gerrard has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Colo have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Costa Curta. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Scholes. Seedorf pulls it back. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And he thumps it clear. Good steal, he just read it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gerrard. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Messi. Showing great feet there. Very nicely done. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Rafa Silva. He has found the way through. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
He's having a good look here. Ribéry. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And we're done. Colo are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Eto'o claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle, and here we go. It's a good foot in there. No way through. That's a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's gone for a throw-in. Now this could be a chance. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Cruyff has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Eto'o. Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi, over to the left. Iniesta, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos, played it in with a header! Messi! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Albert Ferrer. And it's Cruyff. And here's Osimhen. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Drogba. So what can they make of this? Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. It's a pretty loose pass. Pull it. So it is still 0-0. Deco. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a shot! Goal! Turkey! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Turkey have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Deco.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Deco with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Deco did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No way through there. It's a sweet ball, that. He's got away. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Maldini. And he's straight offside. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Maldini.
Turkey have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bale. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Cruyff. He has found the way through. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Forwards and with intent. Oh, important interception. Cruyff. Deco. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, nicely intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Turkey, number 14, Johan Cruyff.
There's the start of the second half.
Field is
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, not quite. The pass has gone astray. Pullet looking to penetrate opposition lines. Seedorf.
Turkey couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Lovely ball. Can he finish? It's in. Manchester United are back on level terms. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
The goal scorer after 54 minutes is number 23, Eto.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Turkey are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Eto. Iniesta. Well, that is one way to stop him.
The attendance for this match
Now
was
it's Drogba.
80,953.
Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too. Kubo looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Osimhen. Iniesta. He won't be happy with that one. Chiellini cuts out the pass. And it's Iniesta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pull it. Good read, needed to be. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Iniesta.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Driving forward. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That's a little off target. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Osimhen. Oh, that was vital.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gullit has given away a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Turkey, number 21, Iniesta. Number 18, Didier Drogba. Number 45.
Back into the middle. And he was alert to it.
Number 20, Seedorf. Number 10.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Number 4, Francesco Totti. Substitution.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pull it. Kubo.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Kubo. He's now the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Task somewhat off target. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through.
Has been indicated.
Pirlo, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Roberto Carlos. The final seconds now. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's on as even and no complaints.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So it's down to business here. And it's Hullet. Chance here to counter. Luis Suarez. Messi gets into some space. Into the box.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Luis Suarez. That's a good ball out wide.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Suarez is fouled. Great effort, but no way through. Roberto Carlos. Oh, and he's through the middle. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh no, this does not look good. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Hullet. Eto'o. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Puyol. It's Roberto Carlos. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's a little off target. Quality ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, no joy this time. Ambrosini. Turkey applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gerrard couldn't squeeze it through. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Hullet. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Turkey certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And it's been given away. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Bale. And here's Hullet. And it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that is commitment to the cause. Colo-Colo with the corner. They're first. Messi goes short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Keeper has taken decisive action. Seedorf. Van Basten goes sliding in. And he is going into that little black book. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
For everybody to please kindly remove any cause possible.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Colo-Colo have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. And they've got rid. Now that looks a decent ball. In by Messi. Defending of the desperate variety. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. And he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Iniesta. Seedorf. To Gerrard. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Oh, a delicate chip through. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
For this match was
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Back into the middle. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Thuram. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he spark a counter here? He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Interesting ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a brilliant interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Caught offside that time.
substitution for Colo Colo. Number
We have
11,
got changes here from both sides, in fact.
coming on the
Well,
field
Peter, I don't
is
think there's anything
number
tactical or
17,
injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Colo Colo still have the cards to affect this game. Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. Now there's a fine ball. He's had it! Oh no, what has happened here? Gerrard. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Roberto Carlos. And that... Oh, he's been caught napping. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi is flagged offside. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, looks like he's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. Messi finds himself offside. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernes. And it's Seedorf. Might be danger here. Roberto Carlos! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he's taking no chances there. Now who's going to be first to this? Colo Colo have it back and can go again. Terrific header! Rude height! That is just a piece of art! Finally, finally, finally! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Ambrosini concedes a free kick for that. Ambrosini has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Oh, that was venomous. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Well,
wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
And time is up. Colo-Colo have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Pullet picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
That parking in the area around the stadium is
Colo-Colo
strictly forbidden.
leave it late,
Please use parking
but in the
provided by
end,
the club
it
or
was
any other paid
great.
parking facilities
Well, this
in
looked
the
like
area.
it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everyone,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
Old
The skies are
Trafford.
clear, the noise
Colo
is
Colo
fervent, the
against
atmosphere
Turkey.
frenetic. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. And we're underway. And that is a little undercooked.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify? Has a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Del Piero. Deco. And here's Shevchenko. Del Piero. And he was alert to it. Nicely aimed pass. Vieira. And it's Lam. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira with the slide tackle there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Substitution for Colo Colo. Number
Colo
17.
Colo making an early change here.
Coming on the
Messi
field
joining us
is
now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. Bale. Quarter of an hour played. Messi carries the ball down the right. Colo Colo so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's had it nicked away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Del Piero. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Gullit. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the flag has stayed down.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Roberto Carlos. It's Hullet. And here's Suarez. Neymar. Chance! Goal! Colo Colo! First blood drawn.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
After 36 minutes is number
Colo
19.
Colo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That's got him rattled. And we have our very first corner. Colo Colo are looking to go forward now. Colo Colo making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around.
Colo Colo really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Lacking in accuracy.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
That's a good ball out wide. And here's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Deco. Threads one in. Hits one! Hullet is flagged offside. He's found a way through.
Minutes added time.
And he's in on goal. There's no... goes for a lob. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, that is one way to stop him. Hullet is fouled. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Colo Colo come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. Colo-Colo carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, well played, well played. Colo-Colo come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Vieira. Oh, well played. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's bustling through here. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party over. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Colo-Colo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Pull it. Roberto Carlos. Luis Suarez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bale touches it back.
Really got in his face there.
And he's had a hit! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Bale. And it's Del Piero. Pull it. Eto'o. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. And a shot! Really well taken goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh no, what has happened here?
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments. Well, Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Turkey have their second corner now. Big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
substitution for Colo Colo. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18, Suarez. Coming on the field, number
Mbappe.
13, Scholes.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Substitution.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe receives it in a real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good read, needed to be.
Turkey really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Del Piero. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's looking to set free a runner. Quality ball. Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Eto'o. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Roberto Carlos gets flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that's put paid to a promising move. Barella. Driving on and making good progress.
This is the time you need that pace. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Maldini gets good distance on it. Colo Colo have got it back and they'll have another go. Now the ball's gone astray. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. No, he's missed it.
Turkey have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
A heavy challenge. That has been cut short.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has
a go! And claimed it back swiftly. Gerrard. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Colo Colo have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.